Another cancelled plan. Another "I'm just tired tonight, maybe next time." You've probably labeled that friend flaky. But what if they're not avoiding you? What if they're protecting something? If the idea of a quiet night alone sounds better than almost anything happening outside your front door, stay right here. You're about to feel very understood. Today we're looking at the psychology of people who choose home, the trait the world calls antisocial, but psychology explains very differently. Start with the basics. People who thrive on social energy get refueled by noise, movement, and crowds. That's how their nervous system works. But a huge number of people run on the opposite system. For them, every interaction, even an enjoyable one, slowly costs energy instead of generating it. And there's only one place that energy comes back: home. Researchers describe this through something called arousal regulation. Some brains need a lot of external stimulation to feel normal. Others need very little. Neither version is broken. It's just a different setting on the same dial. But there's a second layer most people miss. For a lot of homebodies, the real pull isn't just about avoiding people. It's about regaining control. Outside, almost nothing is predictable. Strangers, last-minute plans, conversations that go nowhere. Inside, you decide the lighting, the volume, the pace of everything. For someone who deals with anxiety or sensory overload, that control isn't comfort, it's regulation. It's the difference between a functioning day and a wasted one. Think about what an average outing actually demands. You have to perform a version of yourself for hours, smile at the right moments, respond fast enough that nobody notices you're thinking, filter every sentence before it leaves your mouth. None of that is relaxing, even when the event itself is supposed to be fun. Meanwhile, at home, there's no performance running in the background. No one's watching your face to see if you're enjoying yourself correctly. That alone can be the difference between a nervous system that's calm and one that's quietly bracing for the next demand. And here's the part that surprises people. Multiple studies link solitude with higher creativity and stronger problem solving. The quiet isn't empty time, it's processing time. The breakthrough doesn't usually happen in a loud room. It happens in a quiet one, usually somewhere around midnight, somewhere between a half-finished thought and a half-finished cup of tea. There's a reason for that. When you're constantly around people, your brain spends energy monitoring the room. Reading tone, tracking reactions, managing how you're coming across. That's a real cognitive cost, and it leaves less room for actual thinking. Strip that away, and the same brain suddenly has space to wander, connect ideas, and sit with a problem long enough to actually solve it. That's not a coincidence. It's bandwidth. The people who seem to randomly have their best ideas in the shower or on a walk alone aren't lucky. They've just removed the noise long enough for something to surface. We've built an entire culture around being constantly out there. Every feed is reminding you to go live your best life in public. But what if your best version of a Friday is a documentary, something warm to eat, and absolutely zero obligations to anyone? That's not a failure to socialize. That's self-knowledge. Now, not everyone staying home is doing it from strength. For some, it's social anxiety. For some, it's depression quietly asking what's even the point. And for them, home stops being a comfort and starts becoming a hiding place. So the honest question worth asking yourself is this: are you home because it restores you, or because leaving feels like too much to carry? One of those is peace. The other one is avoidance wearing a cozy disguise. But for the people who genuinely love this lifestyle, nothing about it is a loss. They're not missing the party. They're just living on a different frequency. The small rituals matter more to them. The first coffee of the morning. The exact spot on the couch that feels right. The way the room looks right before the sun goes down. Most people walk straight past those moments. They don't. Psychologists sometimes call this a low stimulation preference, and it isn't a deficiency. People with this wiring don't need the outside world to entertain them because their inner one already does the job. So if you cancel plans without spiraling in guilt, if a solo Saturday genuinely makes you happy, if rewatching something familiar sounds better than making a new memory, you're not antisocial and you're not broken. You're just built for depth instead of noise, for peace instead of performance. So tell me honestly, are you someone who actually recharges at home, Or do you think most of us are just making comfortable excuses? And if this hit closer than you expected, the next video covers a part of your psychology almost nobody talks about.